What would you do if your child vanished with your life savings, leaving only a trail of reckless dreams? I'm Ellen, a single mother who poured every ounce of my soul into raising my daughter, Mia. At 17, she was a whirlwind of ambition and rebellion, her eyes always chasing horizons I couldn't see. We lived in a modest apartment in Cleveland, scraping by on my nurse's salary. I worked double shifts, my hands raw from hospital gloves, to keep us afloat. Mia, though, dreamed bigger than our cramped walls could hold. She talked of beaches, freedom, and a life unbound by our struggles. I thought it was just teenage whimsy until she disappeared. It was a Tuesday when I noticed my credit card was gone. I called the bank, expecting a mistake. Instead, I heard the truth: $95,000 charged. Flights to Hawaii, luxury resorts, surf lessons, designer clothes. Mia had spent it all. My heart sank, not just for the money but for the betrayal. She'd left a note. "Mom, I need this. I'll explain when I'm back. Love, Mia." I was furious, terrified, but mostly heartbroken. How could my girl, my everything, do this? I tracked her through social media. Photos of her laughing on Waikiki Beach, her hair salted by the sea, mocked me. I called her, but she didn't answer. I left voicemails, my voice cracking between anger and pleas. "Mia, come home. We'll figure this out." Days passed, then weeks. The bank froze my accounts, and bills piled up. Our landlord, a man with no patience for excuses, slid eviction papers under our door. I sat alone in our dim apartment, staring at the red-stamped notice, wondering how it all unraveled. Then came the twist I didn't see coming. A stranger knocked one evening, a wiry boy, barely 20, with sunburned cheeks and Mia's backpack slung over his shoulder. His name was Kai, a surf instructor from Oahu. He'd met Mia on her first day in Hawaii. "She's not what you think," he said, his voice soft but urgent. He told me Mia hadn't spent the money alone. She'd fallen in with a group of rich kids who egged her on, promising her a life of glamour. Kai saw her unravel, spending to keep up, desperate to belong. "She's scared, ma'am," he said. "She loves you. She just lost her way." Kai's words hit me like a wave. I'd raised Mia to be strong, but I'd missed her fragility. She wasn't just chasing dreams, she was running from our reality, from the weight of my sacrifices. Kai handed me a crumpled letter from Mia. "I'm sorry, Mom," it read. "I thought I could be someone else, someone free. I'll make this right." Tears blurred the ink as I read. I wanted to hate her, but all I felt was love, raw and aching. I flew to Hawaii with the last of my savings, Kai guiding me to a rundown hostel where Mia was hiding. She looked small, her bravado gone, her eyes red from crying. "Mom," she whispered, collapsing into my arms. We didn't speak of the money or the lies. We just held each other, the ocean roaring outside. She told me about the kids who'd used her, how the thrill of their world faded when she realized it wasn't hers. I told her about the eviction, the truth unsparing. "We're starting over," I said. Together. Back in Cleveland, we faced the wreckage. The eviction forced us into a shelter, but Mia worked alongside me, taking a job at a diner, her hands as raw as mine once were. We saved, we rebuilt. Kai sent letters, checking in, his kindness a bridge between our worlds. Mia never surfed again, but she found a new dream, helping kids like her, lost in fantasies that cost too much. The $95,000 was a scar, but it taught us both. Mia learned the weight of choices. I learned to listen before it's too late. We're not rich, but we're home wherever we are, as long as we're together. Yindi.